In this exercise, we're going to generate reports from ZOHO CRM. At this point, we've already entered a number of leads. We have converted some of those leads into accounts and contacts. We have created tasks, activities, and events, and we have also created potentials. So now we're going to click on reports here on the menu to generate some reports so we can see the data that we've already entered into the software, and so that we can see some patterns or trends that the data might reveal to us. In case you don't see reports here on the menu, just look for the button that shows ... on it, because if you click on that button, you can expand the menu and you could probably see reports in the expanded portion of the menu. But as for me, I'm just going to click on reports right here. Now, under reports, you're going to see several categories. So there's one category called recently accessed reports. That's because I've been generating reports already, so I've got recently accessed reports. You've got account and contact reports, potential reports, lead reports, and so on. So the first report we want to create is under lead reports. So expand lead reports, and then you're going to see leads by source. So click this, and the report is automatically generated for you. Now at this point, you just have to check and make sure that you've got data in all of your fields. Now, for example, these two leads, I can see that their lead source is missing. So I need to go back in and edit these leads and make sure that they have a lead source so that they will show up in the report with a lead source. So I'm just going to put in a lead source here. And same thing with this lead. I'm going to go back and edit and enter a lead source. And save. Alright, so I go back to reports and generate the report again. Leads by source under lead reports. Okay, so now all of them show up with a lead source. And now I'm going to export my leads, export to PDF. Okay, and now you'll see that a PDF file has been downloaded here, and you can open this PDF file. So you'll see the same report but in PDF format. So you just need to rename this file and include that with your submission for the individual assignment. And I think the name that you're going to be using is also leads by source. Now let's generate another report, and this report is going to be a report of all of your tasks and activities. So for tasks and activities, on the left hand side you'll see activity reports, and there's tasks and events. Tasks and events report. So click this. And these are all of the tasks and events that I've entered into ZOHO CRM. Now make sure you have at least 8 or 10 tasks or events. Now, if you have a task, it's going to have a due date and a status. If you have an event, it won't have a due date or a status. So what I've done is for my events, I at least put a date here. So this, you know which date the event will take place on. So now I'm going to export to PDF. Okay, and same thing, a PDF has been downloaded, and you can open it and take a look, and you can also rename this file according to whatever name you're supposed to give it when you submit the assignment. Another report that you're supposed to create is key accounts. Key accounts can be found under accounts and contacts. So expand accounts and contacts and go to key accounts. Key accounts will show you all of your accounts that have generated potentials. A potential is a business opportunity. So here you can see that we have total potentials of $348,150. Again, make sure you have at least 8 potentials in your database so that you have something to show in your report. So my report looks fine. I'm going to export to PDF. Okay, and it's downloaded here. I can open it to review and make sure everything looks good. Okay, so now I have at least 10 records, 10 potentials here. So now I'm going to close this one. Okay, and the last report is going to be found under potentials also, and it's going to be sales by lead source. So I'm going to click sales by lead source. Now, sales by lead source will show you all of the potentials that have a status of closed won. So make sure you have at least 2 potentials with status of closed won. And I currently have 4 potentials with status of closed won. So they show up in this report. So everything looks fine. I'm going to export to PDF. And here is my sales by lead source. So this is a short demonstration of how you can use ZOHO CRM to quickly generate the reports that are based on data that you've also entered into the CRM. And these reports can help you find out, for example, like which potentials came from which lead sources, so that you can better analyze your marketing effectiveness.